Edinburgh offers a wide variety of attractions to attract many different types of visitors. Edinburgh has many famous and well-known attractions, from Edinburgh Castle to the National Museum of Scotland to the many theatres, Edinburgh to the many galleries. Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle was one of Edinburgh's most iconic visitor attractions, which is the second most visited attraction in Edinburgh. The castle is filled with over 1,000 years of history, which attracts over 1 million visitors a year. The castle sits on a volcanic rock which is at top of the Royal Mile, and even today Edinburgh Castle has been dominated by the area it is still in by attracting many visitors. Visitors can go to the very top of the castle, where you can then see the mountains of the Kingdom of Fife in the distance, and directly below you can see the famous Princes Street Gardens. The National Museum of Scotland. The National Museum of Scotland is a very popular attraction in Edinburgh. You can explore the natural world, raw cultures, art and design, science and technology, and learn all about the Scottish history. The National Museum of Scotland has many exhibitions on display, such as the Mummies exhibition. Highlights at the museum include fossils showing evidence from the earliest forms of life, to art collections, to insects, to whale skeletons. Collections at the museum come from all around the world. The Festival Theatre. The Festival Theatre is a huge glass building which is set in the old town of Edinburgh, which is described as one of the country's most prestigious venues. The Festival Theatre is the largest performance area in Scotland and holds 1,900 seats, where you can watch big dance and drama performances. The venue plays home to many contemporary dance seasons, musicals, international ballet performances, and a variety of music events. The theatre is not just only big nationally from things such as the National International Festival, it is also gaining an international reputation as one of the best dance houses in the world. The National War Museum. The National War Museum is set within the setting of Edinburgh Castle. At the National War Museum, you can relive the days of the World Wars and find out the impact it had on Scottish history. You can also explore 400 years of Scottish history, Scottish military history. Things you will see at the museum include fossils which date back to some of the earliest forms of life, to different items that represent different cultures from across the world. Edinburgh Bus Tours. Edinburgh Bus Tours are the third most paid for attraction in Edinburgh. They provide a selection of different open top tours, such as starting from the old town to the water at front at Leith. There are 5 different open top bus tours to choose from, each providing a different insight into the city. The ticket lasts for 24 hours and you can get on and off when you like, so you can choose to go on an Edinburgh bus tour when it suits you most. The Classic Red Sightseeing Bus. If you choose to take the Classic Red Sightseeing Bus, you will get to see the historic Royal Mile, parts of the Georgian New Town, and Lauriston Place. Edinburgh Tour. If you choose to go on an Edinburgh tour, you will discover why Edinburgh is called the Athens of the North, and see Scotland's national bard and explore Calton Hill. The Mac Tour City Bus. This is a vintage tour bus where you can tour the city with a live tour guide. On this bus tour, you will be taken the route of medieval Droven Road and discover the largest section of the Flodden Wall. The Majestic Tour Bus. On this tour, you'll be travelling further to the coast of New Haven and Leith. You will visit the Royal Yacht Britannia and the Royal Botanic Gardens. The Bus and Boat Tour. This is a half-day tour outside the city which takes you past modern art galleries before stopping at South Queen's Ferry, so you can catch a boat to Inclom Island. On this tour, you will get the chance to see the local wildlife. Royal Yacht Britannia. This is now a museum and is a very popular attraction, which gives visitors an insight into the royal family. The Royal Yacht Britannia has played host to historic figures including Sir Winston Churchill, Nelson Mandela, and Gandhi. There is a handheld guide available so visitors can take a self-guided tour around the boat. Palace of Holyrood House. The Palace of Holyrood House stands at the bottom of Edinburgh's Royal Mile. The palace serves as the official residence in Scotland of the Queen and is also used for the royal family for state ceremonies. The palace is part of Scottish history and is also known as the Mary Queen of Scots. You can see many exhibitions at the palace that represent the royal family, including treasures from the Queen's palace and 60 photographs representing 60 years of the Queen. The National Gallery of Scotland. The National Gallery of Scotland has 3 galleries across Edinburgh, which boast a collection of Scottish and international art which is described to be the best in the world. These galleries are the National Gallery, the Gallery of Modern Art, and the Portrait Gallery. These galleries include 27 exhibitions, 74 events, and 3,239 artworks. The galleries have exciting exhibitions along with children's activities to appeal to families, which would appeal and attract families. St Giles Cathedral. St Giles Cathedral is a historic city church in Edinburgh and is one of Edinburgh's grand buildings. It is also known as the High Kirk of Edinburgh. The St Giles Cathedral is one of the most recognisable features of Edinburgh and of Edinburgh's skyline with its crown spire, which stands halfway down the Royal Mile between Edinburgh and the Palace of Holyrood House. St Giles was founded in 1120, which was during a time when the Scottish royal family were making efforts to spread Catholic Christian worship. Edinburgh Zoo. If you take a trip to Edinburgh Zoo, you will get to see over 1,000 animals from all over the world. Edinburgh Zoo is perfect for families as there are many things for the family to do, including going to see the famous penguin parade. There are also many interactive facilities around the zoo for visitors to take part in, and visitors can take part in animal encounter sessions with some unusual inhabitants. You can either take a stroll around the zoo to take a look at all the animals, or you could take a hilltop safari ride to the top of the park.